welcome. I'm Amanda. If we haven't met before, welcome. It's really nice outside here in Pittsburgh today, so figured I'd move class out here. We'll work our practice of a variety of moon salutations in honor of the full moon. So hope you enjoy. We'll get started in a wide forward fold. So find the short edge of your mat. Let yourself hang heavy. Soften the back of the knee. And if you'd like to use a prop of any form, if you have a couple around, they can come under the hands as you fold as just a place to rest. If you have a couple, you can set one on each end of your mat. And then from here, in your fold, just start to soften. Let the breath start to pull in through the belly, all the way down to the base, and all the way back up and out. Drag in through the nose, fill up fully, and slowly empty. Maybe finding a little movement through the body, so shifting maybe front to back on the toes, back to the heel, rolling forward, and rocking back. And as you feel complete, again there, find some stillness, find some heaviness. If the hands are on earth or a block, start to shift them to ragdoll. So left hand grabs onto the right bicep and right arm wedges through that elbow. And then hang heavy. Draw the forearms towards earth. Start to lift the hip points a little taller to the sky. And just breathe. A couple more here. Draw in. And empty out. Last one. Stay. As you feel ready, release the hands. Chin stays tucked to the chest. Roll yourself up as slowly as you can. And then when you get to the top, roll the shoulders down the back, palms spill open, root down through the feet. Take a breath. And empty. Again, maybe finding a little bit of movement, rocking heels to toe, shifting side to side. And then let the hands come to heart center. If you like to set an intention for your practice, feel free to do so. And then arms pressed tall up to the sky. Maybe look up and swan dive full. Let the arms sweep back wide and up. Reach, rise, soft bend in the knees. We'll do a couple more of those. Swan dive, hinge, full. Big breath, sweep it up, reach. And dive, full. One more like that. Inhale, circle and reach. This time grab the left arm, tug yourself over to the right. Come up to center and pull yourself over to the left. We'll do that again. Reach up, tug over to the right. Come on up and over to the left. Reach tall and then spill, full. Inhale, halfway up. Hold the half lift, flat back, squeeze the belly, press the shoulders towards the hips. Feet can be hip distance, or you can start to walk them together to touch. Lengthen forward. Scoop the belly up and in. Take a breath. Stay. One more here. Fold head down. As you're ready, come on up to the sky. And we'll lean again to the right. Up to center. Lean to the left. Come up to center. And this time, spill and down. And take a breath in. We'll lift and lengthen halfway. And then hands down. Step the left foot back to a low lunge. Come up on fingertips. Or again, maybe always the option to use a prop behind the ankle. So the first round were our moon salutations. We'll spend a little time in each posture and then we'll connect them front to back. Take a breath. Stay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll the heart open. One more. Stay. Let the hands slide off that block. Turn the left foot to 90. Straighten the right leg. Right hand maybe stays on the earth. Or again, it refines that block. And then pyramid. Left arm up and to the sky. Reach it tall. Or you can always look down at this right foot for a little more stability. Roll the left ribs above the right. And remember that your block can get a little taller or a little shorter depending on what you need. Breathe in. Maybe let that arm roll over your ear. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty. One more here to stay. Drag out. Left arm up. Start to bend in that right knee. Lift the chest. And then let the hands spread out wide, sitting into warrior two. Tuck the ribs back towards the spine. Look over that right long hand. Take a breath. Drain. Another inhale. Empty. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands come to heart center. You'll straighten the right leg. Turn the toes towards the long edge of your mat, left foot on 45, and then bend into a side lunge. Hands plant either on earth. You can roll up onto the heel of the right foot. If staying up a little taller suits you better, take that option. And if you prefer to let the hands come to stay at rest at the heart, they can always come back here. Take a breath. Empty it out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more here. Stay. Hands to earth, lift up, wide fold, head drops heavy. Stay here. Let the hip points lift and the head drop. Take a breath. Maybe let those hands interlace and spill overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Stay. Hands drop to the hips and then to earth, lift halfway. Walk the feet in to about 2 toe heels, bend the knees. Sit down, Malasana, Buddha squat. Hands to prayer. Thumbs press into the sternum. Take a breath. And drain it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more here. Hands to earth. Last stop along this way. Lift the legs back up, long hips high, and then turn back to your right, but keep the feet the same distance. So pyramid, heart forward, heart open. Head dives down, we'll stay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Empty. Lift and lengthen, flatten out. Walk to a shorter wide stance and fold. So we'll start all that reverse on the left, lengthen, flat back. Pyramid to the left side. So turn to the left short edge of your mat, square the hips, and refold. Again, you can find your block. It can be inside this left foot for support, behind the heel. If you have 2, you can frame that ankle. Chest draws down, head is heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just one more. Stay. Lift, lengthen, halfway up. Turn back to the middle. Heels in, toes out, lengthen. Malasana Buddha squat. Take a breath. Let it go. Breathe in, heart up, thumbs press into the sternum, and you can always put a block underneath your hips. Roll the weight into the pinky edge sides of the feet so it's even through the ankle joint and we're not collapsing inward. As you feel ready, hands to earth, hips lift, and then walk the feet back out to a wider fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Right toes turn to the right, bend into Skandasana side lunge. Heart rolls up and open, breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty. One more. Let it go. As you feel ready, start to straighten up. Turn the left toes forward, bend that knee. Arms come out wide, warrior two. Stay. Big breath in. Pull the left shoulder back. Breath out. Inhale. Sit a little deeper. One more to stay. Breathe in. Empty. Left leg straightens. Take a breath. Pull forward. And then left hand to earth. Right arm high. Trikonasana. Reach, rise through the right side. Open the chest. Look up or look down at that left big toe. Take a breath. And empty. One more. Drain out. Reach, breathe. Cartwheel the hands to the earth. Bend into the left knee. Land on the ball of the right foot. Hands frame that left foot or find your block. Low runner's lunge. Breathe in. Roll the chest forward. Press through the right heel. If it's a lot to keep that knee up, you can always drop it. One more. Collarbone lengthen. Belly scoops in. Stay. If you drop the right knee, lift it up. Take a breath. Look forward. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Fold. Inhale, halfway long. And exhale to fold. To the sky, reach and rise. And hinge to your right. Empty. Lift, active arms, squeeze your glutes. And go to the left. Circle up, breathe in, palms touch. And then hands to heart. Stay. Take a breath. Drain it out. Two more. Breathe in. And empty. One more. Let it go. Arms recircle up to the sky. We'll go to the left first. Hinge. Breath out. Circle, reach, breathe. To the right. Up through center. And then hands to heart. Take a breath. Step the right foot back this time. So high lunge. Arms to the sky, crescent. Stay. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Open to warrior two. As you get there, left leg straightens. Pull the left arm forward. Trikonasana, left hand down, right arm high. Reach up, breathe in. Maybe that arm falls over the ear. Take it high to the sky, in breath. And then exhale to warrior two. Arms circle up, come through a star this time, reach. And then hands to heart, bend into the right knee, Skandasana side lunge. Again, option to release these hands, heart forward, right knee opens with the right elbow assisting it. And the left toes can point up to the sky for more, resting on the heel. Take a breath. Stay. One more. Hands to earth, hips lift, wide fold. Inhale, lengthen off of wide shins. And exhale, fold. Toe heel the feet in one or two times. Take a breath. Heels in, toes out. Malasana Buddha squat. So we'll choose to stay in our squat or we'll let it flow. So stand up, arms to the sky, reach. And then pull back down, sit. See if you can do so with a flat back, root through the feet, arms up, reach up. Have a seat, lower slowly. Breathe in, lengthen, stand and grow. And exhale, sit it down. Just one more like that, reach up. And sit on down. Take a breath, stay in your squat. And then hands to earth, hips lift. Inhale, re-lengthen. We're turning back to the left to find that pyramid. Square off the chest, or lengthen the heart. And then fold. Breathe in, re-lift. Walk to your right. Fold. Inhale to lengthen. And spin to your right again, pyramid, side two. Breathe in, lift. Back to the middle, heels in, toes out, lengthen. Malasana, a little different this time. Take a breath. Right hand down, left arm high twist. Stay for your inhale. And then exhale, come back to center. Take a breath. Left arm down, right arm high twist. Breathe in. And come back to center. You can stay or alternate. Inhale, split open. And exhale, back together. Rise up through the right side, reach, breathe. And hands to prayer, empty. One more each. Reach and open, breathe in, look up. Exhale to prayer. Inhale, circle right arm high. And exhale to prayer. Take a breath. And then hands to earth, hips high. Walk the feet out a little wider. Take a breath. And then left toes turn to the left, bend into that knee. Skandasana, hands to prayer. Heart forward, maybe right toes lift up. Take a breath. Drain. Crowd through the front of the chest. Elbow presses the left knee slightly out and open. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Hands to earth, back, up, arms to the sky, reach, star pose. And then to your warrior two. Right toes turn to the short edge of your mat, bend the left knee. Take a breath. Empty, straighten right leg, breathe in. Hinge and drop into your Trikonasana. Right arm down, left arm high. Lengthen it up. Empty. Come back up to warrior two, bend the knee, and then circle the left arm forward, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath. And then step up, hands to prayer. Arms up, reach. Tuck the tail, go to the left. Center, reach. And go to the right. Come on up. And hands to heart center. Let the arms come to your sides. Tadasana, mountain. Let the eyes close and just take a few moments here to reset. Breathe in. And breathe out. Find a deep fill up. And calm the heart as you empty. Just a couple more right here. Slow breath in. And out. Another in breath. And empty. So we'll put that together again a little quicker and we'll add a few more steps as we go. So arms reach up, rise, then we'll hinge to the right. Center, reach, to the left. Come on up, rise, hands to heart. Take a breath, lift the left leg up in space. And then come through warrior three. Press the thumbs to the center of the heart. Left leg kicks back. Square the chest. Take a breath. Drop it down, crescent lunge, arms high, reach. Stay, straighten the right leg, breathe in, open, setting up your triangle. Take it, inhale. Hinge, right arm down, left arm high. Breathe in, reach. Again, arm can stay or maybe it drops over the head. Arm up to the sky, breathe in. Arms long, bend the knee, warrior two. Take a breath, bring the hands to prayer. And then come up through wide legs, bend the left knee and come all the way down. Skandasana. Heart forward, take a breath. Empty. So we'll connect our Skandasana side to side for a few rounds this time. Take an inhale. Hands to earth, maybe lift up and walk to the right side. You can keep the hands on earth or you can move them through your heart. Breathe in, lift up. Sit and lower. Inhale, lift up. To the right. Another, breathe in to lengthen. Sit to the left, chest up. Two more, breathe in, lift up. Sit on down to the right. Last one, lift up. And to the left. Come up to tall arms, lift and lengthen, star pose. Keep the legs out wide, but tuck the heels in, turn the toes out, goddess. Elbows into 90 degrees, or they can be straight out to the sides. Tuck the front of the hips forward, pull the belly back and towards the spine. Take a breath. Empty, breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Stay. Stand up, turn the toes to the long edge of your mat, and then swan dive to fold. Maybe catch the hands behind you, let the knuckles spill overhead, take a breath. And then hands to hips and then to earth. Lift halfway, walk those feet in, turn the toes out and the heels in. Malasana Buddha Squat. Stand up if you'd like, reach, circle. Come on down, lower. Breathe in to reach and lift. Sit and lower. Just two more, circle and lift. Sit and lower. Inhale, press to the feet, reach up. And exhale, sit on down. Hands to earth, hips lift, breathe in. Walk back to your right, set up that pyramid. All toes, turn to the short edge, lengthen the chest, square the hips, fold. We'll add one step to our pyramid, lengthen halfway, maybe a block under this left hand. And then twist, right arm high. Reach it up, open the chest to the right side. Pull the right hip back, flatten the spine. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, lift and lengthen. Right hand to earth, turn back to that short, wide stand. Inhale, halfway. Pyramid to your left. Heart peels open. If you have just one prop device, make sure you brought it with you and then fold. Come back up, find that prop of choice if you'd like. And then twist, left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Empty. Lengthen, reach. Hand to earth. Slide that block off. Take a breath in. Re-flatten. Turn back to your right. Heels turn in. Toes turn out. Breathe in. Have a seat. Sink it down. Buddha squat. Malasana. Take it in. Breath. Right hand down. Left arm high. Breathe out. Come back to prayer on the inhale. Twist open. Exhale. Split the palms. Breathe into center. Again, you can always skip any of these added flows. Right arm down, left arm high. Make sure you protect the ankles. Hands to prayer. Sit up tall. Twist. Two more into prayer. Open. Into prayer. And open. Take a breath. Come back to prayer. And then hands down, hips high. Walk the feet out a little wider, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Come up and reach, heels turn in, toes turn out. And then into goddess. Take a breath, we'll move our goddess. Right elbow, right thigh. Up to center, sit low. Left elbow, left thigh. Come on up, breathe, spread the fingers. Hinge to the right. Center, inhale. Hinge to the left. We'll do that one more time, each side, center. Hinge right, stay low in the legs. Inhale, center. And to the left. Come up to center, stay. Stand up, find that star pose, arms out wide. And then spin the right foot 90, turn the left toes and bend the knee, warrior two. Take a breath. And then hands to prayer, turn the right foot into 45, sit down into that side lunge. So we'll flow it, inhale up. Exhale to the left, maybe lifting the toes. Again, you can always use your hands. Press up, walk, and then sit down. Inhale, press up. Maybe the hands stay at prayer. Exhale, sit to the left. You can also stay upright. Inhale, lift, and sink to the right. So you don't have to get super low, and you can keep this left foot on earth. Breathe in, lift. Sit to your degree on the left. One more round, inhale, up, and to the right. Straighten, breathe in. Spin the left toes, drop that left arm, right arm sweeps up, triangle. Again, this prop can be under this left hand, reach, and then maybe that arm peels overhead. Reverse that triangle, so right arm cartwheels back, left arm reaches up. And then bend into the left knee, right arm sweeps around, spin onto the ball of the right foot, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Step up, arms to mountain. Circle them high. And to the right. Lift, lengthen. And to the left. Come on up. Hands to your heart and to mountain, Tadasana. So we have one more round, stepping backwards with the right foot this time, coming through left side and then right. So if you need rest at any point, always remember to take your space, your practice, your class. Arms reach, roll, pull the belly and the ribs in, hinge and lean to the left. Center, reach, breathe. To the right. Come on up, breathe. Arms to your side, hands to hips or arms back up to the sky, your choice. Right leg up, and then warrior three. So you can always have hips, heart, arms out long, whatever suits you. Breathe in, stay, one more, hold it. Soft bend in the left knee, drop the right foot, crescent, breathe in. Sit through center, pull the left leg straight. Spill open to Trikonasana, right foot to 90, arms long, and then hinge and drop on down. Inhale, bend the knee, come on up, warrior two. And then exhale, hands to prayer, Skandasana to the right. We'll stay still this time. Your option this time is to work the hands into a bind. So I'll turn sideways here for you. So this right arm will come out and around the front of the right shin, arm behind the hip, left arm to the sky. Maybe you clip the left hip, or maybe the hand walks around the back, reaching for the fingers, or the wrist, or a towel or strap in between. Stay, breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty. One more. Hold it. We'll catch the left side when we get back to the front, so unwind that bind. And then hands to earth, lift the hips to a wide fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Come up to a star, reach. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Hands come to the knees this time. Roll the heart open, breathe in, and then pull your right shoulder down, twist and look to the left. Up through center, heart open. And hinge and twist, look right. Breathe in, open, keep the hips under center. So the twist is through the shoulder and the upper back. Open up, breathe in, press, look right. Two more, inhale up. Right side down, look left. Inhale to lift. And look to your right. Come back to center. Stay, arms sweep up, breathe in. Hands to your heart, and then fold in half. Walk the feet in, heels stay in, toes stay out, lift and lengthen. And then Malasana, have a seat. Take a breath. Stay. So we'll just spend a little more time sitting still again this round. Breathe in, thumbs to sternum. Heart up, and remember this block or prop can always go under your seat if you feel that provides more support. Last two, breathe in, breathe out, fill up, empty, hands to earth, toes spin forward to the long edge, lift and lengthen through the hips and then drop the head. Halfway up, breathe in, back to your left, setting up pyramid. Heart open, fill up, length, fold heavy. Stay, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, re-lengthen. And exhale, turn to the right. Stay long, breathe in. To the right again, set up that pyramid, starting back around to the front. Lengthen the chest, square the hips, and refold. Soften through the head, chest to thigh. Find heaviness. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Step. Lift the chest. Turn back to the middle. Heels in, toes out. Malasana. So you can stay here, or a little different this time. You can walk the feet in till the heels touch. You might find that your heels lift. And then you can start to walk the forearms under the shins and then start to let the head fall down. A prop is a good option for your third eye here. So if you're working that option, if you're choosing to float the head, you could just let it hang, softening through the heels. They're working towards earth, but they don't have to connect. And if you're choosing to stay with the wider feet, the tail is dropping, the thumbs are pressing, and the heart is lifting. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Empty. We'll release our hands back to earth. Lift the hips to that shorter wide fold, and then walk them out a little wider. Lengthen halfway up. Exhale, fold. Circle up through that star, arms out wide, and then into goddess, heels in, toes out. So a little option through the legs this time. You can keep the arms up or clip your hips, and then come up through the right heel. Breathe in, sit it down, squeeze the glute. So left heel up, sink. Do that again. Right heel lift, right heel lowers. Left heel, breathe in. Sink. Your option is back to right heel, or maybe try to lift both. Come back to earth, empty. Left heel if you're working singles or both. And down. We'll do that again. Each side, right or both. Lift. With control, lower. Left or both, lift. Or lower. Stand up, lengthen. The left foot to 90, bend into the right. Warrior 2. Take a breath, hands to prayer, and then Skandasana to the left. So again, we'll work that bind option if you like. Right arm up and open, left arm out and wide. And then the arm wraps around the front of the shin, the hand reaches for the glutes, and the right arm around the back. Shoulder pulls open, look to your right if you'd like, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more, inhale. Press through the ball of the right foot if the toes are lifted, and lift up the arch of the left. The last one, stay. If you took the bind, unwind it. And then hands to center. Plant the palms, come on up. Right toes turn to stay towards the short edge, cartwheel up. Arms long, reach, reverse that Trikonasana. And then right hand down into triangle. Lift up through the left, breathe in. Arm over your ear, breathe out. Come back up, arms along, bend into the right knee, come forward, crescent lunge. Adjust the feet, lengthen, tuck the pelvis, and then step up to Tadasana, hands to heart. One more round of side bends, reach up, pull the belly in, go to your left, circle or reach, and to the right, up through center, and mount. Neutral chin, let the eyes close. Step. Breathe. Find some space here. Let yourself find a little softness in your gaze. Maybe the eyes close completely. Breathe in. And breathe out. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Take a slow breath. Let it go. Last one. Breath out. So we'll work into our hips from here. Arms circle up, big reach. Dive and fold. Halfway up, length. And then hands down, step the left foot back. So we'll start with lizard. Walk the right foot wider. Plant the right hand inside this foot. And then drop the left knee maybe. Unwind the left toes, roll the heart up, lift the chest, and then tuck the chin. Do that again, lift it up, and tuck your chin. So we'll stay here for a few moments, just breathing. Finding some space. And remember to send your breath to those tight spaces. Let the jaw soften. And if lizard is feeling comfortable for you today, choose to stay. If you'd like half pigeon, you'll walk your right hand back outside this right foot. Take the foot all the way to where the left hand is, and then let that right knee come down. So you might notice your right hip is a little far off of earth. That is where your prep comes in. It'll go under that right glute. It's a little different because we're working that full square shin. It's parallel when we walk it across, so a little more intense. Open the chest, use your props that support you. Maybe you stay upright or start to walk down onto your forearms or your third eye. Let yourself soften and breathe. Head is heavy. Finding support where it suits you. Let the eyes close. And then if you took that half pigeon, you can come up and start to walk a little to your left. So you might stay upright for that twist, or you might start to let the forearms drop as well. Flex the right foot as if it was stamped against a wall to the left of you. Stay for just one more. And out. As you're ready, come back through center. You'll plant the hands, curl the left toes under, and then right leg steps back. So first, downward facing dog today. Seems a little strange that it's at the very end of our practice. Maybe pedal out, see how it feels. If you had a block on your mat, you can just set it off to the side. And then we'll tiptoe ourselves forward. So really come up high on the toes and start to really walk as slow as you can forward. Really scoop the belly up, press through the earth. And when the feet get between the thumbs, fold heavy. As you are ready, lift halfway. And fold. Come on up, reach. And to your mountain. Reset, spend a few more moments right here. Stay. So I'll turn to the other side of my mat. You'll stay where you are from your mountain. Circle back, up, reach. Spill, flat back, dive, and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Setting up our lizard again, the right foot lunges back. Once it gets there, the left foot walks a little wider. You can keep the right knee up or drop it down. You can find long arms. You can come down onto forearms. You can always take this prop of choice on any height and use that to rest your forearms as well. One thing, make sure this knee and ankle stay vertical, so just don't let the knee sneak past the ankle joint. So if that's the case, you can just slide that foot a little forward, or you can walk the right knee back. Maybe roll the heart open, sinking the right hip down just a little heavier. And chin closes. Maybe do that again, roll it up. And close it down. Again, you can stay in your lizard, or as you feel ready, you walk the left hand outside the foot, walk the foot all the way across to replace where the right hand is. When that knee drops, take notice, if you're sitting off to your left side, so this right hip is no longer facing forward, that's where your block or your pillow is a helpful tool. So you lift up and square that hip off, and then let this right hip pull forward. Check in with the right foot, you're on the top of it, and you're on the top part of the thigh as well. Heart rolls open, flex the left foot, lift the chest. And then again, you can stay upright, you can come down onto your forearms. And this half pigeon might feel a little different. We have a much squarer shin, which makes it a little bit more intense. So that's where your prop of choice is helpful. And don't forget to breathe. Our breath is really how we're connecting our self. So we tune in to things inside with our breath. We let it come in slowly and calm the mind. And let it drain out just as slow, sending with it what you don't need. From here again, option to remain, where you can re-lengthen and start to walk that twist to the right. So if you have the space to put this elbow inside the foot, you can work that. You can just walk the hand. You can drop your forearms. I'm on cement out here, so I'll stay a little lifted today. But find a spot that suits you. Twisting, pulling the right hip still down and forward. So twisting through the rib cage on the top of the right side body. Pulling the left ribs around to the right, building some space in that left side body. As you feel complete with your twist, come back to center. Plant the palms, curl the right foot, and then scoop the left foot back up to your downward facing dog. Stay here. Head drops heavy. Shake it yes and shake it no. And then this time we'll just rise to the toes. We'll drop the knees, toes touch, and then finding a child's pose. Once you find your child's pose, let yourself melt. Find some heaviness. Find some stillness. Soften. Maybe start to walk your fingertips over to the right corner. Letting the hips shift slightly to the left. Back through center and off to the left with the fingers. Hips just shift gently to the right. And then from your child's pose, press yourself back up to a seat on your mat. So coming through all fours and then rolling over the ankles and the toes, sitting up nice and tall. And we'll just take a few circles before we find our Shavasana. So hold on to the knees, sit up, big breath, and then lean yourself far to the right. Pull yourself around and circle back. Circle around right, breathe in, press and pull yourself left. Inhale, circle, exhale, pull it back. So continue that movement, however small or large it is for you. And then when you feel complete, so your space, your practice, when you feel complete going that direction, change your circle. So circle to the left and around right. Rolling over the sit bones, through the side body. Keep that movement connected to your breath. And then again, as you feel complete, coming up to a tall spine, arms to the sky, reach, we'll twist to the right. Lengthen on your inhale, twist a little deeper on your exhale. And if you have not found us here yet, no worries, take your time. You can add pieces that suit you within your practice. Come back up, reach. And to the left. Twist, breathe. Stretch. One more. Empty out. Come back to center, reach up. And then hands back down. Let them re-hold onto the knees, round the chin to the chest, and then slowly let yourself curl all the way down to earth. You can give yourself a hug. And if you feel there are any additional postures you need to take today in your space, spend the next 10 breaths moving through them before we get to Shavasana. So that might look like a Supta Baddha, which is soles of the feet together, knees open wide, hand to belly or to heart. feet wide, knees in for active rest, and arms can be by your side or up and overhead. If a bridge pose is in your practice, feet are hip distance. If you're not sure what that is, they touch and walk out one time, hands down. You'll take an inhale to press through the feet and the shoulders and the hands, and then exhale, lift yourself up. You can take that from here to wheel, so hands alongside the ears, and you'll press up if wheel is in your practice. If an inversion of sort is for you, feet up to the sky, you can place a block under the hips as well. Or if there's anything else, dead bug, another supine twist, anything else that speaks to you, take it. Again, you have about 10 breaths of your own pace. Finding your last final breaths wherever you went to. And then as you're ready, finding your way into a little tight ball, knees to nose, chin to chest. Squeeze yourself as tightly together as you can. And then as you're ready, Shavasana, final rest. Any place or space that suits you. But take time to just melt, softening the jaw and the face, unclenching the teeth, the fingers and the toes, and finding heaviness for you. I will let you find this space in silence with yours for a few moments. So just start to tune into you. Appreciating and absorbing the efforts you put into your practice today. Letting the breath come back to its natural rhythm. And melting. And as you start to feel ready, inviting movement to return to you. Wiggling fingers, toes, knees draw into the center of your chest. And then find your way onto a side of your choosing for just another moment here. I invite you to slowly press your way up to a seat, hands draw to the center of the chest, Anjali Mudra. And thank you for sharing your journey and your practice with me today. The light in my heart honors and greets the light in yours. Thumbs draw up to our third eye, our eye of intuition, knowing that you truly are a blessing. Namaste. Thank you all so much for your practice today. I hope to see you in the studio in the very near future when we are allowed to return to what will be our new normal. And until then, we'll continue to connect on video. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, everybody. Stay home. Enjoy your time relaxing with your family. And it is wonderful to connect with you guys all over social media. So we'll chat soon. Namaste.